Trees crashing down on homes, electricity knocked out, residents scrambling for safety. Tonight, we're talking major cleanup underway after powerful storms roared through northeast Ohio.
Yeah, Barberton, which was hit hard by flooding 2 months ago, found itself at the center of more trouble. Bob Jones live in Barberton, and Bob, one street especially dealing with trouble.
Well, Frank, we are out here in Barberton tonight. We are in the location of East Tuscarawas Extension, and you can see there's a lot of damage. Many trees that came down on this front yard, including a pine tree that snapped in half, and there are power lines that came down throughout this neighborhood. Over this way, on top of that house, a 200-foot tall tulip tree came crashing. Crews are now working to take that tree off the house. No one was injured in all of this, but a lot of cleanup is ahead.
The whole neighborhood's in bad shape, you might say.
That includes Dan Plazinski's home. The storm uprooted a massive tree, landing over a computer room, bathroom, and bedroom. Now part of a ceiling is collapsing, and a branch that penetrated the home is resting in a bucket.
Pretty lucky not being here when it happened. I mean, it could have fell through all the way.
Dan was shopping last night as the fierce storm blew through Barberton. He came home to a mess, the damage to his roof in the tens of thousands.
Maybe 30, 40,000 to the house. The rest of the property, clean it up, probably another 10.
Another family getting help from the Red Cross and forced from their home after another tree fell across it. And there are many other huge branches and power lines down all over East Tuscarawas Extension. Steve Mozioski cleaning up damage to his roof and garage.
The next thing you know, it was like a 2-minute event. Everything turned gray. You couldn't see anything. I heard things cracking. I jumped into the house.
Car damage there.
Mayor William Judge surveyed the damage and checked to see if residents needed help from the city.
You got water and all that?
We're working on it. I'm going to take my perishables up to my sister's house.
Okay. For Barberton, this only added to a summer of wicked weather. In June, about 100 homes were flooded in a different part of the city after days of heavy rain. The city getting some federal funding for flood victims and is now checking if anything beyond insurance can assist the victims of yesterday's storms.
Nothing you can do about it. It's act of nature, act of God.
The mayor believes there's more going on here than a bad stretch of summer storms.
There's definitely something happening with climate change, and you see the rains being more frequent and harder.
And live here in Barberton tonight, that tree company remains on the scene, slowly but surely removing that huge tulip tree off of Dan's home. Other residents are using chainsaws to cut up big branches, but cleaning up all of this damage in Barberton could take a few days while homeowners continue to work and find out how much of this will be covered by insurance. Live in Barberton tonight, Bob Jones, News 5.